operating on the assumption that Vic Fangio is probably gone in a year.
I think Vic Fangio's, this is where we really do differ. I think there's obviously game clock issues with Vic Fangio, but as far as the defense and accountability, it does seem like Vic is pushing the correct direction. I mean, the Broncos played the third hardest schedule this year. The defense, or the type of offenses they played, it was the defensively third hardest schedule in the league. And they were down to just bodies out there at the cornerback position. And if there's any position where if it falls off talent-wise and you can be exposed, it's cornerback. I mean, at some point, those guys just have to cover. You can't really scheme that much to cover them up because they're going to be put on an island. And when you're down to a third-string, late third-round pick rookie and a UDFA that was picked up 2 weeks prior, you're going to have issues. So I don't have issues with Vic Fangio. I think there's still hope for him. Now, if this season completely falls apart, that's, we're going to have that conversation. But I really think that Vic Fangio actually did make the most of his roster this year. I mean, losing Von Miller, the cornerback situation, the issues, the lack of athleticism at linebacker, blah, blah, blah. I mean, we could go on. And the defense still performed admirably. So, it will be interesting to see. I hope. And also something of note here, how many teams right now are grabbing this Vic Fangio defense right now, right? It's the flavor of the month, flavor of the year for the defense. So many teams want this because they saw it slowed down Mahomes. It's given Russell Wilson fits. Russell Wilson looked terrible against this Vic Fangio style defense. So this is what teams want to run right now. They do.
I agree.
So
I agree with everything you say there because you're talking about Vic Fangio, the defensive coordinator. I heard you. I heard what you said about time management, man, because you recognize that, and that's a problem. But here's my problem with Vic. He could give a flying flip about the offense, about the entire team, in my opinion. I mean, I think he cares, but he's so locked into that defense that it's paralysis through analysis, I think, sometimes with Vic. Vic's going to know more about football than I'll ever pretend to know in a million lifetimes. That's just the fact of the matter. I wonder about him connecting with players. I wonder about – when you see Shelby Harris shoving him, and I don't know. This team's a mess. When you don't have a culture, and Vic Fangio, I don't think he's a natural leader. I don't think that's really who he is. He's not the type of guy like Wade Phillips either, where he's going to come up and put his arm around your shoulder and, kind of not coddle you, but be your boy. That's not Vic. I don't really have a good grasp on who this guy is, Nick. It's such a different personality than we've ever seen at a head coaching position.
He's a football guy. He's old school. He comes in, you're supposed to do your job, and that's that.